All right, let's jump right in. We're about to unpack a concept that is so simple, but honestly, so profound, it could completely change how you look at your money, your habits, and really your future. And it all boils down to one single powerful idea.
Money is in the money business. Now, when you first hear that, it sounds kind of obvious, right? Of course it is. But just let that sit with you for a second. It's packed with a massive truth about focus, purpose, and discipline.
And that's the real question, isn't it? If money is totally 100% crystal clear on what its job is, are you? Are we? That's really where this whole thing begins.
So, to really get this, let's be specific. What is money's business? What's written on its job description? What's its one and only task every single day?
This is it. This is money's entire focus. It doesn't complain, it doesn't procrastinate, it definitely doesn't get distracted by shiny objects. Its only goal is to become more of itself. It's got more discipline than most people, waking up every day with just one mission.
And this is exactly how it does its job. See, money isn't emotional. It doesn't care about your good intentions or your hopeful vibes. It's drawn to order, to clarity, to systems that are actually built for growth. It just follows the path of least resistance towards making more of itself.
Okay, so if that's money's business, we gotta ask ourselves a tough question. What business are we in? Because for a lot of us, it looks, well, very, very different.
And here's the disconnect, plain and simple. On one side, you've got money's clear offensive strategy, grow, grow, grow. And on the other side, you've got our typical defensive strategy, the business of survival, just paying bills, putting out financial fires, and hoping things get better. We're playing two totally different games.
And here's the thing. If you're stuck in that business of survival, you're basically inviting money, whose only job is to grow, into a place where it can't possibly do its job. It's like asking it to move into a house with a shaky, unstable foundation. And what does any smart person do when a house is about to collapse? They get out of there, fast.
Now, this might sound a little discouraging, but this is actually where the power shifts right back to you. Because it's not about where you come from. The source material even talks about how someone with a tough background and Oshidobi spirit can build a dynasty. It's all about your mindset.
This is so key. Money is an objective force. It doesn't look at your resume or your family tree. It looks at the condition of your mind. Is your mind a place that's ready for growth, or is it a place filled with chaos and confusion? Your mindset is the only background that actually matters.
And that discipline, a lot of the time, it comes down to one single skill: delayed gratification. That ability to tell your impulses, not now, is the muscle that builds wealth. It's not always about earning more. It's about having the structure to wisely manage what you already have.
So the real question becomes, how do we build that structure? How do we create a space where money doesn't just pass through, but actually wants to stay and get to work? Let's break down what makes money feel safe.
I love thinking about it this way. Just imagine money is shy, it's cautious. It's not going to walk into a loud, messy, disorganized room. It wants quiet, orderly, predictable environments where it knows it's going to be safe and respected.
And this is exactly what money runs from. It's basically allergic to this stuff. Disorganization, impulsive spending, having no plan, confusion, always thinking there's not enough. These are like bug spray for money. They just make it go away.
But on the other hand, this is what it's drawn to. It loves clarity. It loves systems and automation because they take all that messy human emotion out of the equation. It respects boundaries, strategy, and smart decisions. This is the blueprint for a safe and productive home for your capital.
And this is the beautiful part. When you finally create that structured, respectful home for your money, it doesn't just stay put, it thrives, it multiplies, and then it invites its friends over. Growth attracts more growth. Success attracts more success. It's a powerful cycle.
So now we're going to bring this all together with what I think is the most powerful idea in this whole explainer. This isn't just about budgets and bank accounts. Oh no, it goes way deeper than that.
This is the ultimate takeaway. Your financial situation, it's just a mirror. It's a reflection of your internal state. If your money is all over the place, it's probably because your mind is all over the place. If your finances are unstable, it's often because your habits and emotions are unstable. Money is just a printout of your internal program.
So if you want to fix your money, you don't actually start with the money. You start with you.
You build stronger personal systems. You work on your discipline. You honor the promises you make to yourself. You get a handle on your time and your emotions. These are the things that create real, lasting financial change.
And that's really what it all comes down to. This whole journey isn't about chasing dollars, it's about becoming the kind of person that money is naturally drawn to. It's about aligning your inner world, your habits, your discipline, your integrity, with the principles of order and growth that money already lives by.
So I'll leave you with this one question to think about. Just take an honest look at your daily routines, your decisions, how you react to things. Are you building a house where money feels safe, respected, and ready to get to work? Or are your habits, without you even realizing it, chasing it away? The answer to that question, well, that holds the key to everything.